I am a people pleaser, and I have had multiple conversations with my husband this past week. Tears have been involved, also alcohol, so it's fine. I want to stop. I want to stop caring. I really,
Yeah.
really do. Because here's the bottom line. You can't make people happy. But in the moment when I'm trying to, I get out of my mind. I'm like running around. Like I want to make everyone happy, and I am having a hard time with it. But then I have the attitude where it's like, can't do it. Sorry. It's I have 1 month left in my life. So before, football starts. So yeah, that's kind of where I am. And I'm really, really bad about not being a people pleaser.
So I wonder what that is, because you and I both struggle with this a little bit as we delve into the topic. We naturally want to make sure that everyone is happy, right? For example, at Mac's first birthday party, you spent the majority of the time making sure
fun.
Right. Because you're being a good host, but more than that, the headline is you want to make sure that everyone else is having a great time. So what does that do to you? It means that you're not having a great time because you're spending all your energy worried about everybody else. I think it's a great quality that you care so much, but
it's going to shorten my life.
And I would love any therapist or licensed professional that knows how to handle this, even if you didn't go to school or have formal training on it. Some ways where you can balance this need that Erin and I both have, and I know a lot of people probably feel this way, whether it's in your job, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's as a parent or whatever it is that you want to make sure everyone's happy, but then conversely putting everyone else's happiness before yours. And then you get resentful and then it all comes out. Like sometimes I do that in a relationship, right? Like not necessarily so much with Steve, but like this idea where it's like, you get pushed and you get pushed and you get pushed to a certain limit, and then you just lose your shit one day. And it's like, well, what about me? And it's like, I don't know how to balance that. And then I also have a tendency to say, I'm sorry. Like I had a situation with a work deal today where there was some confusion about scheduling and this and that or whatever. And I was frustrated because now it puts me behind in a certain capacity. And now I got to like scramble and get ready. And then as soon as I bitched about it, then I felt bad for bitching. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't need to be sorry. Like these were reasonable frustrations. So it's like, what is that in us? And I know sometimes like, oh, we're women. I don't buy that, because I think men can do this too. How do we balance being people pleasers, but then also taking care of ourselves? I don't know what
I don't either.
That is.
I don't know how to do it. And I wish, isn't there like a book called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck? I think there is.
I've read that. Yeah.
And
I mean, it's helpful,
you still
right?
give a fuck.
Well, the problem is like you read it and you're like, it all makes sense. And especially, and I don't know who, or I should know, it's probably around here somewhere. Actually, let me see if it's right here.
Oh, chapter 1. The subtle art of not giving a feek. Mark Manson.
Oh no, that book back there is attached. Different relationship styles. Apparently, I was reading that at one point. No, yes, the book is great, and especially the way that it's written. It's so conversational and it makes sense in the moment. I don't know how to apply it.
Yeah.
So I would definitely love to learn how to do that. And this idea of like standing up for yourself and like this whole thing, but then not coming across as being bitchy or being high maintenance. Like that's always my fear. Like at work or anything, like I always want to be accommodating, because naturally, like I don't think I am a diva. Like if the hair person or the makeup person or whoever, the wardrobe doesn't show up, like I'm a 42-year-old woman. I can figure it out. I don't have to like depend on everyone else for these things. Now it's nice and these are luxury things, but like you're a grown up. If something doesn't, fall into place, like how can you adjust? So yeah, I don't know. I wish we could have a therapist come on and talk to us about it. Okay. Let's look into that.